Good morning. I just posted a video on YouTube, so that'll be up and running now. I've actually read one of my books that I was going to review. Unfortunately, I've damaged the book a bit. It's Warhorse by Micheal Morpurgo, which is a motion capture film now. As you can see, I've damaged it a bit. It's a really good book. I would definitely recommend it. I was in tears. It was really good. I'll just read you what it says on the back. I saw the great soldiers ahead of us raise their rifles and head the death rattle of a machine gun. A powerful story of the trust of friendship in the worst wars from the award-winning master storyteller Micheal, whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it. It's really nice. As you see, the book there is really nice. I've bent a bit when I was reading it last night because I couldn't keep the pages open. Inside, it's got a few photographs which I showed you briefly last night. Really nice. Can't see it properly there. It's got about 8 photographs in it. And it's a story of trust and friendship, and how Joy found his master again after some time, and the hardships that the horses have to go through during the First World War. And my favourite passage from it is on page, find it, the last page, that'll be 182. And so I came home from the war that Christmas time with my Albert riding me up into the village, and there to meet us was the silver band from Hathaway and the ramturous pealing of the church bells. Both of us received like conquering heroes, but we both knew that the real heroes had not come home, that they were lying out in France alongside Captain Nicholas, Topthorne, Frederick, David, and little Emily. I think that really shows how heartbreaking it is for when you get so close to a horse and it dies out and you've got to get a new horse. It's really, really hard, but it's a really nice story. It's easy to read, and it's taken from the point of view of Joy and what he goes through. So you first meet him when he was a foal, and then he was bought by Albert's dad, and he was put to work on a farm with another mare, and then he was sold to the army, and his rider was killed in action, and then he went into German camps to work for them. Then he met, but alongside him he had his friend, who was just, what's his name, Topthorne. He kept him company, we both kept each other company, and then he got injured, and his friend died, and then he struggled back to England. He struggled back to the English lines, where Albert, he was too young to join the army, was actually looking after the horses, and he found Joy, and he recognised him, and they were brought back together, and it's a really, really strong book, very powerful friendship. It did bring tears to my eyes, but it was really good. So hopefully that's I would definitely get that. For any age really, I would say from about 8 or 9 upwards. I'm 24, so. But yeah, it's really good. I've just been looking through, and he's got some really other good books, like Why the Wheels Came and Waiting for Angie and The White Horse, King of the Cloud Forest. So I think I might be buying some of these books because they look really, really interesting. In one of the back, more brilliant titles for Morpurgo author like Micheal Morpurgo. It's The White Horse of the Night and Other Stories. Since the beginning of time, strange and mysterious things have happened. At the first edge of Britain, where the sea gently washes over the land and myths brush against reality, lies Enna, set in a church town where men become beasts and ghosts roam through, and haunting and unforgettable tales where magic lies around every corner. I think that'll be a good book. But the next book I'll be reading is the sequel, which is Farm Boy, and it's the sequel to Warhorse, which is the one I just read. So, not really quite bad damaged. I'll just read the back of it. I come from a family of farmers going back generations and generations. I love Grandpa's farm. When I was younger, I'd go down there whenever I could, but I didn't just go to the farm. I went to Grandpa and his stories too. But Grandpa had a secret so shameful he kept it to himself for all these years. So I think it's probably Albert's grandchildren, by the sound of it, because it's really, I think that's what it looks like. In some of the other stories by the author that I'm reading about, Born to Run, The Dancing Bear, Billy and the Kid, The Butterfly Lion. So I think I'll probably get to them. I think this is more for children's books, I think, by looking. It's not as big as the Warhorse one that I've just read, but it's got illustrations, so I think it is a children's book. Yeah, it is. It's published by HarperCollins Children's Books in 1999, so because it's got a lot of pictures in, so it looks like a pretty much easy read there, as you can see. And I like things that's got pictures in. It can give the sense of the story a lot more. Sometimes you have to use your imagination to think what it would look like, which in some cases is quite good, but in other times it isn't. So yeah. So I'll be reading that and I'll review back on that when I finish it. So thanks for watching. If you've got any comments, leave them below. And take care.